Hey there everyone, my name is Haley and welcome back to Pixadia Village. So in this video I decided I wanted to try out a different kind of format to the way I do things on the video. I'm thinking instead of actually building everything right here live-ish for you guys, I'm going to try doing some time lapses. So I've done 3 big projects in today's video. The first one is this workshop behind me, which if you remember in the last episode, it was just the exterior of the building, and now it's complete. So let me go ahead, show you everything that's in here, and then there will be a time lapse of me building it. So there's you come inside, there's these signs over here, which is the idea generator, and then there's all of this workshop-y type stuff over here. And I think what the story behind this is going to be is this is just an old building that someone used to use for their workshop, and then they moved away because the town started, falling apart, and they just left everything here because they didn't need it anymore. And so now you can come in and kind of fix it up the way you want to and put your own stuff in here. But there's a lot of different materials and tools. There's a painting press in here, which you can do the custom paintings. There's whatever this is. I don't really know what it is, but I thought might as well put it in here. And like architect's table, a deco bench, which is fully loaded, and a bunch of tools and stuff. So, and then the main reason for this building is this idea generator. So these signs say, "Welcome to the Pixadia Idea Generator. If you need a building idea, open the chests below. This will randomize an idea for you. If you don't like an idea that pops up, removing it from the chest will take it out of the options. You can add your own ideas by putting them in the chest. Happy building!" So if you go over here, you can select what type of building are you going to create today, and you can open this up and it tells me a residential building, so I can build a house or a community area, so like a park or something, or community area again, or a shop. So those are the 3 options. And then if I decided I didn't want the community area, I would just take that out and it wouldn't pop up anymore. And then also there's one for different colors. So this one says pink, and then I open it again, I get blue, yellow, and so on. And I think there are 10 total, and there can be 10 ideas maximum in each chest. So if I wanted to add a different color, I'd have to take one out. Like if I knew I never wanted to build with green, I could take green out and it wouldn't come up anymore. And then what build style will you be using? And this one's more, well, we'll see. So we've got creepy, so I could build like a creepy, spooky house. Or classic, so like sort of what this style would be considered with, just the sloped roof and the wood like framing and everything. Or we have natural, so I could have like a nice greenhouse or lots of pretty flowers near it or something. Simple or modern, so just a very clean build. I think that's all of the options. I think also cute is one of them as well, but it's not wanting to pop up. Here it is, cute. So yeah, so there's that. That's pretty much all that there is to this little workshop. But yeah, I think it turned out really nice, and I really like the color scheme a lot more than I thought I was going to. But yeah, so here is now a time lapse of me building this little workshop here. next thing I did, which looks completely different now, is this mountain, and I'll put a little bit of a side-by-side comparison of what it used to be and what it is now. It's a lot different and it looks so much better. It looks like an actual mountain now. It's really tall and big, and there are some caves thrown in there as well. And then instead of before, it was like just a couple of open kind of areas inside, and those are still there, but now they're just covered up most of the way by the rest of the cave, or the rest of the mountain, and then these little caves kind of lead in to that big open area. So if you can kind of see, it's very dark in here because it's a giant cave and it's supposed to be kind of dark, but if I light it up a little bit, we can go ahead and see that this is still a nice big open area and you could do something in here. I'm kind of thinking that with this I might want to have it boarded up and have the people who live here not ever want to go in here because there's like monsters or something along those lines that are in here, and then once you come in and clear out the spawners or whatever and light it up, then you can like build something in here, have a nice little area. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've done with the mountain. So here is a little bit of a time lapse of that as well. The last thing that I worked on is the player's island, which is the island that the player of the adventure map will have their house on. And I'm not quite sure what the story of this is going to be yet. I was thinking it's just someone had this private island to themselves, and it started to become, or maybe they died, or it just started to become very overgrown and they abandoned it and moved away. And so now it's just their house, and everything else that was here has turned to rubble, and there's little piles of rocks and everything around, dying trees because no one's here to take care of them. you know, that kind of thing. There's also some living trees and some grass and stuff, so it's not completely ruined and gone, which is why you're here. You can kind of salvage it and fix up this house to your liking. But if we go inside, it's just a very simple, small house. We've got some little lights here. The power's been shut off, so you have to turn on all the lights again. There's just a little table, some paintings, a little kitchen. If you go upstairs to the loft, there's a little bed here and a bathroom, which is very dark, so I think I'm going to add on one of these lights in here. But yeah, that's just about it for the house as well. It's just a quick little project. Well, it wasn't really that quick, but yeah, it was a fun little project to do this area. This is one of the areas that I really wanted to do the most, because it kind of sets up a nice little beginning to the map. This is probably one of the first places that the player will be instructed to go, is to set up their little house and put away some of their items. So I think this was a fun little project to kind of create a messed up, ruiny landscape. So let's go ahead and see a time lapse of that as well. But anyway, that is all that I have time for this video. This is probably a lot shorter than my normal videos, but this series probably is going to be like that just because it takes quite a while to build all of the different things in each episode, and instead of sitting there having you watch every single little decision making and everything like that, it's easier on me and probably better content for you guys if I just kind of compile it all into quick little time lapses and show you the finished products. So if you liked this video format, please go ahead, let me know down in the comments, or if you would like to see more of the behind the scenes, let me know that as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe, and I will see you next time.